Hello, and welcome to Colorado Town Stories on Video. I'm John Story Brooks, and this is Montrose Story. The first settlers came to the Uncompahgre Valley in the 1870s, but legally could not purchase land until after September 1881, when the Ute Indians were removed from their land and put on a reservation in Utah. The first stake was driven in December of 1881, and in 1882 Montrose officially became a town. The town was known by the names of Pomona, Dad's Town, Uncompahgre Town, and several other names before it finally came to be known as Montrose. Joseph Seelig suggested the name Montrose after a favorite character in Sir Walter Scott's novel, The Legend of Montrose. The town of Montrose was founded originally to provide supplies to nearby mining communities. With the decline of mining, agriculture soon took over as the major economy.
We had sugar beets, sweet corn, potatoes, we had strawberries, so tons of orchards, and I believe that's what makes us unique, besides the beautiful view of the mountains.
The Gunnison Tunnel, constructed to provide vital irrigation water to the valley, opened in 1909. Its opening was highlighted by the visit of President Taft and signaled the beginning of a new era of agriculture production in Montrose.
And it was one of the largest projects the federal government had ever been involved in at that point. And it was a tunnel that ran from the Uncompahgre River to this valley and irrigated this entire valley.
In 1882, the Denver and Rio Grande Railroad Company built its narrow-gauge mainline railroad through Montrose on its way from Denver to Salt Lake City, Utah. In 1890, the DNR-GRR completed its standard-gauge railroad from Denver to Grand Junction, leaving Montrose on the narrow-gauge road from Salida to Grand Junction in Ouray. In 1906, the track from Grand Junction to Montrose was changed from narrow gauge to standard gauge. The same strategic location that led to Montrose becoming a hub for transportation and commerce at its founding still serves as an asset today. Although much has changed since the city's beginning in 1882, Montrose continues as a thriving gateway to the many wonders of western Colorado.
This slogan, "Stay here, play everywhere," that really captured the essence of who we were and who we ought to be when it comes to positioning ourselves as a tourism destination, as a location. We're partnering with the airport. We'll be installing 2 of the interactive monitors that can be seen at the visitor center at the airport. So as soon as folks get off the airplane, they can see what's available. From where we are, one can take a day trip 40 minutes away. We can go to Ouray, which is commonly referred to as Little Switzerland of America. An hour and 15 minutes from here is Telluride, #1 ski destination in America. Moreover, it has some absolutely incredible summer festivals. Another 2 hours, we can go to Crested Butte, Gunnison. Crested Butte has some of the most amazing powder in the country and wildflowers and just things to do. The Black Canyon of the Gunnison is literally 15 minutes away from downtown. There are so many things to do. There's boating, there's hiking, there's ATVing, there's snowmobiling, anything that anybody would ever want to do all year round. And the Ute Museum is located on the southern gateway, which is how one would come in from Durango and Ouray. And the Museum of the Mountain West is a fantastic museum. It has some amazing Western culture that can be found there.
We got runner-up to the top 10 Western museums in the United States through True West magazine. We've had 40 different countries here in 30 days. We got the first building, which is a barn back here, in 2004. Then in 2005, we became a nonprofit. We have 25 buildings outside right now, pretty much all furnished. We have wagon rides, gunfights on the hour. This is the 5th annual tribute to Western Movies Days, and we feature movies that have been filmed in Colorado. We do this every year, and we welcome you to the Museum of the Mountain West.
Montrose is in a valley, and what surrounds us to the due south is the San Juan Mountains. The adobes, as we call them, Cimarrons, which makes for just a very diversified area. And we also have the Black Canyon. There are endless areas to step out into nature. We have very, very rich history here. We have a great historical museum, and so for those who want to step back in time, I encourage you, this is certainly a place to do that.
One of the beauties of Montrose is that the cost of living here is extremely affordable. It's a wonderful community for folks who want to come raise a family.
It's a progressive community with a small town feel to it. It's a great place to live. You've got that agricultural base that we've had for 100 years now, and then we've succeeded in bringing in light industry and some really good companies.
And the reason for that is that we have a really good base of hardworking people. And that actually attracts industry. We also won the All-America City Award. We have many patriotic elements in this city that actually make us different.
The regional transportation agency, All Points Transit in Montrose County, Delta County, San Miguel County. We perform lots of rides for seniors and persons with disabilities, as well as have a flex route for folk who live in Montrose. We have both minivans and buses. We've got buses up to 24 passengers and minivans that will transport 1 or 2 people.
Montrose has evolved, but still remains a very vibrant commercial center for an area probably in the vicinity of a radius of about 60 miles. Montrose has a downtown development district, roughly 13 blocks, everything from retail to office complexes. It's somewhat of a financial district. We have a lot of events. We have a farmer's market here.
We have an all year round market. We've got foods and drinks, all kinds of gift items and crafts. We've got lots of fruits and veggies. Everything is grown here locally on the western slope.
Montrose Beer Fest started out, it was pretty small, very little area with a few brewers. Now we've grown it to 15 to 20 breweries around the region. Lots of food choices. We have vendors that come in and sell things. Lots of live music. Gabor Woods is playing right now. He's been around a bit with the blues. He's from New Orleans. We use it to help support 501c3s in the area. We hope to do it again about the same time next year.
Main in Motion is kind of a unique event. It's about a 2.5, 3-hour event. You have 30 minutes of setup and 30 minutes of teardown. We bring almost 2,000 people for 12 weeks. It's really unique in that it brings out basically all suits of life in Montrose.
The goal for Main in Motion is to promote small local businesses and home-based businesses as well, where they can come down and have a booth and sell their goods. It's a place where local musicians can play music and have a street dance. From the elderly to the young kids, we have activities for all of them.
The closer you look into Montrose, the more there is to do. One of the things that I think sells the location, if you will, is the beauty that is inherent to the area.
Come to beautiful Montrose, Colorado. Stay here and play everywhere. You won't be sorry. You'll take back some wonderful Montrose memories.
We want to thank our sponsors.